Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. If you guys like anything and all things beauty, makeup, and just having fun, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you. And today's video, yes, this disaster. Oh my God, this disaster. And then I do have some here that are in my Shop My Stash. Either way, today we are going to get into my bronzers, blush, highlights, and face palettes. So this video is going to be super long, so make sure you grab a snack, grab a drink, grab some tea, coffee, whatever you need, and let's get into it. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and just move this over and we can go through one at a time. That way we can focus, which, you know, it's hard for me to do. So let's just do that. All right, starting with the products that are in my Shop My Stash or Project Pan. Obviously, they're staying with me. So we're going to go ahead and get into those first. This one is in my Project Pan for this year. It is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in Tan Lines. It is this shade. Should we swatch stuff? Yeah, let's just swatch some shit. All right, hold on. This is a very stunning shade, and I use it quite a bit, hence why I pulled it into my Project Pan. This is a swatch of it. I love it. I do, and I think it's great by itself, or even if you want to put, like, just a light layer of something deeper on top. It's stunning. So obviously this is a keep. We have this stunning one by Makeup by Mario. I hate the white packaging. This is in the shade light to medium. But the product is so gorgeous. I love this. It's actually close in tone to the e.l.f. Tan Lines Cream Bronzer. I'm not, should I separate well, right now, okay, I will be separating the cream and powder, but right now, because we're going through my Shop My Stash products and my Project Pan, they're just gonna be whatever. But when we actually get into the big drawer, they will be separated. Anyways, yeah, these are definitely like the same tone from being powder and cream. They're gorgeous. I love them. Both of them are super easy to blend out. The Makeup by Mario one, it's perfect on my skin. It is. And it's so just, it's just perfect. There's no other words to describe it. Moving on. We have a Baby Laguna bronzer. This is a tried and true in everybody's collection. I'll go ahead and swatch it. That one is actually a little bit lighter and it has a little bit more sheen than the other ones, but it's still an absolutely gorgeous bronzer, so she is definitely staying. I have this bronzer by Yensa. This is the Sunlit Glow Silk Bronzing Base, and I've had this for quite a while, and I really do enjoy it. It is definitely more of an orangey base. Like, you can see the dip in this. I have used it and abused it. Here is a swatch of her. You see what I'm saying? She's definitely more orange. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go ahead and declutter her. Oh yeah, we moved into the other shelf, so I'm gonna stick with bronzers. Sorry, heads up. But yeah, so she will be my first declutter. Sad to see her go, but it's time. So I need to do this without blinding the crap out of you guys. This is the NARS Laguna, the cream sun-kissed bronzing cream. I love the packaging. It's beautiful. As you can see, I've definitely gotten my use out of her as well. This is beautiful, super blendable. At first, it looks a little overwhelming, but she is stunning. A definite, like, staple. If I could, like, just only have one cream bronzer, I think this would be it. Here is a swatch of her. You can see how more orangey that Yensa one is compared to Laguna. But she is definitely staying, this NARS Laguna. She is so creamy and pigmented, but so easy to blend out. It's an effortless cream bronzer, and I love her. So she's staying. This one is newer to my collection. This is the Revolution Cream Bronzer, Ultra Cream Bronzer in the shade Light. This surprised the crap out of me. She is stunning. Let me go ahead and swatch her. She is very similar to Laguna, maybe just a hair lighter. But this formula, it's a little bit stiffer than the Laguna cream bronzer, the NARS bronzer. But it's beautiful. This really did, I was like, holy crap. Like, this is nice. For the price of it, comparing the price of this one to this one, this is like a dupe. Definitely go for this one because it is a fraction of the cost. They're both beautiful, both well worth it. But if you're looking to save a little bit of coin, definitely stick with the Revolution one. Stunning. Moving on. This one is by Wet n Wild, and I've had this for quite a while now. This is the Makeup Stick Contour in Oaks on You. I just go ahead and swatch it. Definitely more of an orangier, what am I trying to say? Definitely bronzy. Definitely bronzy, but you do got to be careful with this one because you can go overboard with it. It does come in a stick form, and it's very easy to apply, but it's very easy to go overboard with. So I've actually panned one of these blushes. I loved it. They're very creamy, very easy to use. Just be careful with how much you use. But she is definitely staying. She is a stunner. I have this one by SheGlam or Shein, the Sun Sculpt Liquid Contour. This is in the shade Golden Sun, and this actually has an expiration date. So I do like that. I did go ahead and swatch it. This is definitely more neutral than the other bronzers that I have. It's beautiful. It does smell a little funny. It's not expired, but it kind of has like a chemical smell to it. It's beautiful though. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. I don't like the smell of it, even though it is beautiful. And I have plenty of cream products. And SheGlam is definitely iffy right now in my book. So she's going to be decluttered. And I think this might be my last cream or liquid bronzer contour thing. I got to scroll through some stuff real quick to see. Not scroll, dig through some shit. Anyways, this is in the shade Amber 01. This is definitely more of a contour. This formula, wow, is a little bit drier, but I do like it. You got to be careful with this one as well. It can go patchy on you, but this is like the only one that I have out of all my creams that is definitely more of a contour. So for that reason, I'm going to go ahead and keep her. She's also newer to my collection, so we're going to keep her. We are going to go ahead and move into the powder bronzers. This one does have a cream and a powder, so it's a nice little transition. This is the Patrick Ta She's Statuesque Duo. The packaging is absolutely gorgeous. I do like it. I like how this has a little windows, but of course mine does have a nasty little freaking hair in it. But this one, it's very creamy. I do like the formula of the cream more than the powder. I still have not picked up the middle shade. This is the lightest one. Let me go ahead and swatch them. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, the powder is definitely way lighter than the cream product. And I don't know, there's just something about the powder. It feels a little bit drier. I don't know. I do like it. I really enjoy the cream. So she is going to stay. And I know this is definitely more of like a face palette, but it's going to transition nicely into the powders. So she is staying. Okay, so for the cream the cream bronzers and contours, I am keeping 8 of them, and I'm only decluttering 2. But I do not have an extreme amount of cream bronzers, so I'm okay with that. I'm truly sure I can get, this isn't even a cream, so technically I'm only keeping 7. No. Okay, out of the cream bronzers and contours, I am keeping 2, 4, 6, And then these two are powders, but those are in my Shop My Stash and Project Pan. Don't look at that. Anyways, so 6 of the creams, and then I'm decluttering 2 cream bronzers. So I truly think that is a very good number. I do have a large collection, but I do not want to have a whole bunch of creams because they go bad quicker. They really do. You're never going to be able to use up all these in the time that they expire. So I think this is a good number. I feel good about these 2 going to somewhere else, either my sister or, friends and family. But altogether, 6 are staying plus 2, so 8 are staying, and 2 are being decluttered. Bye-bye. Moving on to the powders. This one is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. This is in like the deluxe sample size, whatever. This is if I can open it. She is in my Project Pan too, which, damn, I've really messed this up already. Either way, she's definitely more of a deeper bronzer, and I do like that. Here is a swatch of her. She's very pigmented, very blendable, and I really like it. So she is definitely staying because she's in my Project Pan. I can't believe I've already messed that up, but she is staying. This one by L'Oreal. This is the Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Bronzer. I have the shade 300 Light Medium. This for a drugstore bronzer. Holy crap. She does have a little mirror on the bottom. This bronzer is beautiful. If I literally, oh my gosh, I'm going to shout this from the rooftops. This is a very affordable, beautiful bronzer. It's right there next to the Too Faced. Like, can you even tell the difference? No, because they're beautiful, both of them. And again, this is a fraction of the cost. Love it. She's staying. Now we have a super affordable one. This is the e.l.f. bronzer in Forever Sunkissed. These are the primer infused, and I was very shocked by these. I love the blushes and the bronzer. So I don't even think you can tell where my swatches end and begin at this point. But this one I was talking about in my Shop My Stash. This is very close to, like, maybe it wasn't this one, but I can almost see the rim on this one too. So I might be throwing her in a Project Pan maybe next year, or who knows, maybe she'll go into it this year. But these are very affordable, stunning products. Almost everything by e.l.f. I love, so she's a keeper. We have one by the Sephora brand, bronzed. She is in the shade 02 Malacora. I don't know, guys. 02. She is more of a powdery bronzer, but the pigment is very nice. She is definitely more of a warmer bronzer, but she is definitely beautiful. So I think I can only probably use this one during the summer because of how deeper and just, she's very pigmented compared to the other ones. I think she is a summer only bronzer, but nonetheless, wow, beautiful. So she is gonna stay. Take a guess if this one is staying or going. I will wait a minute. Let me know down in the comments if you think she is going to be decluttered or if she is staying. Of course she is staying. This one, the package is broken. She is beat to hell and back. This is just the regular butter bronzer before there was all those other shades. She actually does have quite a bit of a little dip in her. And this bronzer is so smooth. So smooth. Oh my goodness. She does need to be built up nowadays because she is pretty old. But she is stunning and she is staying in my collection. Even though the packaging is shit. It doesn't even close anymore. But she's still my tried and true from the drugstore. So she ain't going anywhere until I truly cannot use her anymore. Here is a swatch of her. She just has the most prettiest light glow to her. I've seen that Physicians Formula has came out with several new bronzers, but why switch it up if I know she performs well, she smells good, and she's just, I mean, perfect for me. So maybe, just maybe, I'll put her to the test against some other ones. But right now, no. She's perfect the way she is. I'm noticing I do have a lot of drugstore bronzers, and I'm okay with that because I like to save money, and if the product is amazing and I can save money, why the hell not? This is from Milani. This is in the shade 03 Suntan Silky Matte Bronzer. I really do enjoy the print in this. I think it looks like the sun, and it's gorgeous to me. But she gives me definitely more of an oranger base. Oranger, is that a word? We're going to make it a word. Definitely more bronze. I think this would probably be better on medium skin, but nonetheless, I'm keeping her. I like her, and that's it. I'm not doing very well with the declutter part of the bronzers. I'm really not, and for that, I am very sorry. But again, if I like something, I like it, and I'm not going to declutter something I like. This is from Flower Beauty. This is the Heat Wave Luminous Bronzer. I have the shade Sunswept M1. This one, its packaging is definitely starting to not be very good. It's definitely broke. Another beautiful, I think the next couple are going to be a little bit more neutral. But with how the gradient is in the pan and the swirls, it adds just the most gorgeous luminosity to your skin without being glitter or, you know, to the point where it's like blinding you like a highlighter. I think she is stunning, so she is also going to be staying, even though the packaging is broke on this one too. That's like the bad part. The products are good, but the packaging is just not very good with the drugstore. This is from a brand, The Balm, that I never hear people talking about The Balm anymore, and their products are good. So good. This is Bahama Mama, even though my camera will not, there it goes. Bahama Mama, I love the packaging. This is beautiful packaging. Everything of theirs is beautiful with the packaging. I have definitely gotten some use out of her. It does have a little tiny mirror, but this is 100% a very neutral bronzer compared to all the other ones that I have. She's very neutral, very, very pigmented. I do have to be very careful with her. When I put my brush in, I have to be extremely light-handed. But she blends out beautifully, and I mean, she's stunning. I know a lot of my words are the same, but when things are beautiful, things are beautiful. Okay, we only have a couple more left in the bronzer category, so let's get them done. From Myra Beauty, I know I always screw up the name of this brand, and I feel so bad because they are an amazing, affordable brand. If you guys can get your hands on their products, absolutely. I did do a video recently on their products, and I will definitely link it down below. Stunning products. This is a bronzed goddess duo in Island Queen. She does have a mirror, and then she has two different shades, the lighter one and the deeper one. I definitely just mix them together. There are the two shades right there. I love their products. And obviously this one is not going anywhere. I love that you can either use the lighter one or the darker one or mix them together. So yeah, she's not going anywhere. She is just beautiful. I do have this one from Ciate London, and she is in the shade South Beach. She is definitely more orange based, but not to my liking. She's pretty deep as well, and it actually has like micro glitter in it, and it does show up on the skin. So I think, honestly, I don't think I'm going to reach for her, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one. Ciate does have beautiful products, but I just don't think I'm going to reach for her over my other ones. So she's going to go ahead and go. Shades by Shan, I believe. This is the bronzer in Latte. She has a very big pan. Definitely more of a neutral bronzer. She is, like I said, a massive pan to her. And she's pigmented, blendable. And I mean, this one you can kind of go nuts with, and it's okay. As you see, like the difference, definitely more neutral based. I love it, and I'm keeping it. I'm pretty sure I got her in one of my last Ipsies, which, yeah, I don't get Ipsy anymore because I just wasn't liking the products that I was getting. So I moved to BoxyCharm, which, oh, that's a whole different story. So she's a keep. This one is from Complex Culture, Sunbath. I think it's the actual shade Just Right. She was recently in my Shop My Stash. She is a very pretty bronzer. She's right there. Very, very similar to that other one we just swatched. The Shades by Shan. Yeah, that one. Very similar. I think I'm going to keep her for right now. I liked her when I was using her in the Shop My Stash, so she's going to stay. I believe this is the last single bronzer. This is by Nabla. This is in the shade Ambra. This is the Skin Bronzing, whatever. I love the packaging. I really do. I love that it's see-through. It kind of goes with the vibe of the actual shade itself. So if you've been with me on my journey so far, you know I have been battling this bronzer. I don't know what it is. It just does not seem to pick up enough pigment. Right there, it looks like it does, but it just doesn't. I have to build this up so much. I don't know if I got the wrong shade or what the heck. It feels very nice. It's like a baked gelée formula. Let me swatch. My arm is looking hella dry. It's kind of gross. But either way, she's right there. I just don't know what to do with her. I know I saved her during my last declutter because I only recently got her. I just don't know what to do with her. I don't want to get rid of it and then be like, oh, I feel like I need it back in my collection. So there's no reason to declutter her if I truly want to try to make her work. That is not normally my style. If she doesn't work, she's gone. But I feel like I'm just doing something wrong with this one. So I'm going to give her one last chance. If she does not prove herself to me. I know, this sounds like I'm in a dating show, right? Anyways, I'm going to give her one last chance. And if she does not do it for me, I will be decluttering her in the next clutter. So she's going to stay for right now. I know I have not done good this declutter at all with the bronzers. Let's see how many we have kept. All right, we have kept 12 powders. 12 powder bronzers and only decluttered one. That is not a very good ratio, but that's okay. We're going with it. So altogether, 4 bronzers, the cream and the powder. I decluttered 3 of them. I am keeping 20 cream and powdered bronzers and only getting rid of 3. Well, this isn't my best declutter, but I'm doing away with the ones that I just don't like. I like these, and there's no reason to get rid of stuff that you like. So 20 are staying, 3 are going bye-bye. I'm okay with it. Okay, so this is what it's looking like right now. These are all my powders. This is powder and cream mix. And then these products right here are going back into my Shop My Stash / project pan container thingy majiggy, my acrylic container. So yeah. Okay, let's move on to blush. Okay, these are all my blushes. Again, I don't have numbers. I will put up numbers after each declutter and everything to let you know how many I've started with, ended with, how much I decluttered, cream and powder. It will make more sense once it's all together. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start with creams, including the ones that were in my Shop My Stash and everything. So let's go ahead and start there. Okay, starting off, this one is my project. Whoa, this one is in my project pan this year. This is from Kiko Milano. This is in the shade 03. This is from the Fruit Explosion line. This right here is a swatch. It is definitely a vibrant coral. This is what she looks like after you blend her out just a tiny bit. She is very stunning. She does have a doe foot applicator, which I am okay with. It definitely helps with this kind of product. Of course, she's staying because she's in my project pan. This one is definitely messing with my lighting. This is from Iconic London. I'm not exactly sure the shade of it. It just says sheer blush. It does have like one of these kind of applicators. I do like that you can see the actual shade of it. I did swatch it out. It is very, very sheer. Wow. Words! I've already been filming for quite a while if you haven't noticed. But it is very sheer. Like very sheer. Honestly, I think I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one. It's not my favorite. We have one by Profusion Blush Hour. The packaging is cute. It's almost like the She Glam one, but they definitely added more of a touch to it. This is a soft matte liquid blush in the shade Mai Tai. It does have one of these applicators, which I actually like. I love the size of it. It's very easy just to dot 1 or 2 dots on and then blend it out. So I really enjoy this kind of component. It looks like this going on, but blended out. Ooh. She is a very bright, pigmented, more orange nectarine shade, and I'm here for it, so she is staying. I'm definitely trying to save time by swatching before and blending out, for time's sake, because this video is going to be hella long, so she's a keep. This one my daughter did get a hold of. This is a Wet n Wild blush stick, just like the contour one. Again, I did pan one of these. It was in the shade Floral something. This one is Hustle and Glow. I like the concept. These are very easy to use. Here it is right there. I think honestly this is going to be a declutter too. I just don't reach for this one. I think it adds texture. The other one that I used, it was a matte, and I mean, I really liked it. So maybe I'll check more into their matte shades. But this one, it just adds too much like pearl to it, and she's gonna be a declutter. I recently got 2 of these from the Dollar Tree. I believe I got one and then I went back to get another shade because I do really like the formula. This is from LA Colors, the Cream Gel Blush. I have 2 shades. This one is Hypnotized. And this pinkier one is Tainted Love. I would definitely be careful how you hold these because as you see, it's kind of going everywhere. How you store them. I would store them this way rather than the other way because now I have all this product that is going to end up being wasted, and I am not a wasteful person when it comes to my makeup. So just an FYI. These are the swatches right here. You definitely have a bubblegum pink and then more of a neutral peach shade, but definitely more on the neutral side. I really enjoy the formula, so I'm definitely keeping both of those. I have 2 shades of the MAC, what are these called? Glow Play Blush. I have Grand, which is this one, and then this one that looks terrible. This is Blush Please. These are not going anywhere. I love this formula. I did get these on 21 Days of Beauty when they were half off because they are a little bit pricier, but I love them and I would love to get every shade. I'll go ahead and swatch real quick. I just absolutely adore these shades and I absolutely love how they apply. I love the formula. It's almost like a Play-Doh squishy thing, but they're beautiful formula, beautiful on the skin. Highly, highly, highly recommend these products. Keeping both. Let's go ahead and move on to these. These are newer to my collection. I kind of wish I would have got more of like a brighter and more of a neutral shade because it is pretty like heavy duty. It's clear so you can see the product itself. This one is in the shade 09. I Have You. Just very vibrant, very, just amazing. These are not as creamy as others, but I found out these actually stay on my cheeks all day long. I do not have to fuss with them at all. It's just 1, 2, 3, put them on. They blend out effortlessly, and then they are good to go for all day. So highly recommend all their products. This one is in the shade 08. I Trust You. I mean, come on. Holy moly. These are beautiful. So you can definitely, they look very similar in the pan, but swatched out. One is definitely more pinky. The other one's more rosy. Stunning blushes. I love them. They are not going anywhere. And then we have Makeup by Mario. One side is a brush. The other one is the blush itself. So you end up having a product like this. This brush I'm not really fond of, but this blush, yes, I very, very much am. This is a very bright corally blush. Wow. A very bright corally blush. Damn it, I did it again. You know what I mean, right? Okay, moving on. This is in the shade, let me see here. Soft coral, that makes sense, but it's very vibrant. This does not look soft to me. It looks vibrant, but for name purposes, I guess go with it. Beautiful formula. I really do enjoy this. I would love to try their bronzer stick. It's just like this, but the bronzer. I would love to try that. Look, I got makeup everywhere. Oh well, she's a keep. Moving on. I do have 2 blush sticks from ColourPop. I have Picnic Time and Cottage Life. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Like the imprints and stuff are definitely like gone on these. And I don't use them that much for that to happen. So I don't know if it's like, I don't know. You see, like they're just rubbing off and it looks terrible. This one is Cottage Life. It's definitely more of a neutral blush. And then Picnic Time, this one, oh, I can't get the thing off. There we go. Picnic Time is definitely more of a pinky coral. And honestly, I think I am going to keep, as I knock it over, this one, Cottage Life. I'm going to keep Cottage Life because I do like the more neutral. That one is Cottage Life. And that one is Picnic Time. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter Picnic Time. And I'm going to hold on to Cottage Life. It just makes more sense to me. So, yeah. Okay, I think there's 2 left of the creams. This one is from JCat Beauty. This is the Blushed Mellow in Dolly Peach. This one, it is very new to me. It is a very, very vibrant, like, whew, that is vibrant. She's a little bit stiffer than the MAC Glow Plays, but very, very similar. You got that creamy, but this, maybe I shouldn't say it's like the Glow Play because it's definitely more sturdy, I guess is the word. Like it's not nearly as emollient, but it almost blends out the same. She is right there. She just reminds me of like a very straight orange. That's how she blends out, more of an orange. So not like that, you know, it's just more warmer. So I like it and she's going to stay. She's brand new to me. And then we have e.l.f. the Putty Blush. I don't know what shade this is in because it doesn't say, because e.l.f. does mean stuff to me like that. Anyways, definitely a pretty pink. I have definitely gotten some use out of her. She is right there. But I think I'm going to end up decluttering her as well because she's very similar to that one up there that I kept in that one as well. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and declutter the e.l.f. one. So in all, for the liquid and cream blushes, we are keeping 11 of them. And we are decluttering 4. I'm actually shocked at myself that I've let these go because I love blush. So keep pile, declutter pile. Yay me. Moving on to powder blush. e.l.f. powder blush. This is in the shade Always Cheeky. This is in my project. No, this is in my Shop My Stash. Get with it. These, again, I highly, highly recommend. They are beautiful. They're so soft and they blend so effortlessly. That is a terrible swatch, but she's staying. And then we have this one that, again, is in my Shop My Stash. I do have two of these from ColourPop. This one is Forever Yours. I absolutely fell in love with the matte packaging. Like, this is adorable. You can't even tell me otherwise. This is definitely a rosy red shade. It's going to look like you came in from the cold. And ColourPop just has some beautiful blushes. I am very much a fan of their powder blushes. So she's obviously staying. And then we have the other one. Again, same packaging, beautiful. This one is Let's Dance. This one is definitely more peachy than rosy. They are not patchy, just gorgeous blushes. I highly recommend them. So she's staying too. This one from Too Faced, I adore the packaging. This is just, I mean, A+ on the packaging. This would get me to buy it 100% just for this. I've already got a couple more shades in my cart. So, yeah. This is from Too Faced, the Cloud Crush in Candy Clouds. Stunning. This is definitely what's on trend right now. The super light bubblegum pink. Cool toned, gorgeous. Like at first I was like, oh my gosh, this isn't going to look great on me. But when it is applied to your cheeks, oh, it is stunning. It almost has like a lavender to it. Like it's beautiful. Highly, highly recommend this blush. The formula of it is gorgeous. The color is gorgeous. Love, love, love this blush. We have two from Myra Beauty. We have the Passion Blossom and Berry Flirty. Again, these are the ones that are duos. This one will never go anywhere. I love this. It's very unique to my collection. You have either a lavender that is just, and then like a neon pink. And they are gorgeous together. These are 100% staying. And then this one, I don't know. This one isn't as unique to my collection. I'm going to put this in the maybe. Because I love their products, but do I need it? I'm going to go ahead and swatch it. This one I know is staying because she's very unique. So that is in the keep. This one I'm going to swatch next to the other ones, and she's probably going to go in the maybe pile. There she is on the side, and she's just going to go ahead and go in the maybe pile until the end. See, I messed up. I have two more cream blushes. This one is from Mel. This is in the shade Sandy Cheeks. I love the packaging of this. I love the mirror, and I love the shade. It's more of like a bronzy blush. I love it. Like, I have definitely got some use out of her. And she is right there, and she is definitely staying. I'm going to go ahead and put her with the cream blushes, and I will add that to the total at the end. That's why I'm doing the totals at the end in case I mess up, which I have been. So there you go. And then we have from ColourPop the, what are these called? The Super Shock Cheek. This is Satin Prenup. This is a stunning shade, and I've already actually hit pan in this. There's my little baby pan. I love this blush. I love it. I absolutely adore the formula of these, just like the MAC ones. And I love how buildable these are. They're not so extreme that you freak out because you got to try to blend it out. And I really do adore that color. So ColourPop Prenup is staying. And then we have this beautiful thing from Physicians Formula, the Butter Blush. This is in the shade Mauve Mattes. The embossing in this is just stunning. I freaking hate the extra huge packaging for no reason. But can we just appreciate how beautiful this is? I know every time I pull for this in my Shop My Stash or just anything, I sit here and I make you guys stare at this. Because it's beautiful. That is beautiful. So whether you go this way, it's going to be lighter than if you go to that side. But stunning blush. It is a bit powdery, but it's beautiful. So let me go ahead and swatch it for you. If you get more of this, you do get more of a rosy toned blush, and I love it. I love this. She is 100% staying. She's very smooth but soft, so you got to be careful when you dip your brush in because it will become a powdery mess. This little girl is from Lottie London. This is in the shade Haze. This was like more of an ombre blush, but you really can't tell now. I think this one... here's a swatch of her. She's very vibrant and bright. And I think she's going to be good during the summer. So she's going to stay. I do have a problem with blush, if you haven't noticed. I love blush. I really do. I think it really just makes a look. Even if you don't have any eyeshadow on, you throw some eyeliner on, some mascara, and blush, you are good to go. This one is from Ace Beauty, or Ace Beauté, the Blushed Up. This is in the shade Plummy. Now, I was going back and forth about this one because I thought it was going to be too deep, but I enjoy it. Like, she is definitely a plum blush. And I mean, you can go and light hand it, or you can make this very pigmented. And I really do enjoy that because you don't have to put it on so pigmented that, you know, it just looks funny on me. So I like that you can go light hand it and build it up to how pigmented you want it. So I love those kind of blushes. So she is 100% staying. If you are with me, please go ahead and put a smiley emoji. Anyways, this is from Orza Beauty. This is Malibu Sunrise Ombre Blusher. Cheap packaging, very cheap packaging. It is an ombre blush that looks like it has micro glitter in it. This one I do remember using. It was very powdery. It looks like that. It's cute on, but it's very powdery and it makes a huge mess. So I am going to go ahead and declutter her. I am. Oops, and I got the packaging super disgusting. Cool. But she's going bye-bye. I do have these two from Violet Voss. I have Make Me Blush and Peachy Perfect. All right, so this one is Make Me Blush. This one is Peachy Perfect. I'm pretty sure I've had both of these in a Shop My Stash. Very nice formula. They definitely feel more of a satin blush. I love that peachy one. I really do. That peachy one is gorgeous. So I'm definitely keeping this one. Wow, as I throw it across the table. Definitely keeping Peachy Perfect. This one, she looks just like several other ones. Am I going to get rid of her? No, I'm going to keep her. I'm going to keep her. Or should we just put her in the maybe for right now? Oh, gosh. I love blush. That's my problem. She's staying. We'll put this one in the maybe for right now. Okay, Wet n Wild. This one is Pearlescent Pink. This one, I'm pretty sure she's not matte. Most of my blushes are matte. They really are. So let's go ahead and swatch this girl. She looks rough. She definitely does. But there is no hard pan. She's right there. She's very soft and very, like, luminous. And I really do like her. Like I said, I do have a lot of matte blushes, but I do like a sheen sometimes. So I'm going to keep her because she, even though she looks gross right there, that looks beautiful. So she's staying. We have an Essence Mosaic Blush in the shade, what is that? The Berry Connection. That's a cute name. That's a very cute name. And this looks super cute in the packaging. She does not look like she's completely matte either. She definitely looks more of like that bubblegum pink that's in right now. So, and this one was like $2.99, I think. $3 for a blush. Holy crap. She's going to stay. She's adorable. We have one from Sephora. I do like these because you can see the shade of the blush on the packaging. This is a matte blush. And Shame on You, number 1 is the shade. Okay. These are refillable too. This one, the undertone is definitely different than the other two that I've recently swatched that are pink. Like that one's more of like a bright bubblegum pink. And then that one's more of like a neutral. That one is too though. I'm keeping her. Not even going to try to lie to myself. I'm keeping her. All right, we have one from Ofra. This is Blush Bellini. I wish the packaging wasn't so huge on these. I mean, this takes up almost my whole hand. She is huge. She does have a mirror, but this is definitely like an everyday blush. She's very soft and silky. So she's truly just a pinch lighter and maybe even more peachy than the Sephora one I just swatched. I'm going to keep her, get some more use out of her. She might not stay after the next declutter. But for right now, I'm going to keep her. Up next, we have Powerpuff Girls and ColourPop. The packaging is just, are you freaking kidding me? This is called Saving the World. I love this, just even for the packaging alone, I love it. She has a mirror. Oops. She has a very cutesy heart shape. She's beautiful. And she is definitely more vibrant. She is right there. She's definitely more vibrant than the last couple shades that we swatched. Some of these are starting to look similar. Those were very different. We're going to keep her because I love her. So, and she's Powerpuff Girls. Like, that was my childhood. 100%. I mean, come on. Look how adorable. I loved Bubbles. She was my chick. Keeping. I don't feel like I'm doing good at all. Like, at all on this one. But I knew I wasn't going to do good at this one. I thought I would do better at the bronzers, but yeah, that didn't work out either. This is from ColourPop. This is Pressed Powder Blush, Tearing Up My Heart. This is definitely a neutral blush. Like, I've definitely got some use out of her. She is right there. Very, very neutral. But do I need her? Do I need her? Am I gonna keep wearing her? Probably not. Being truly honest to myself, I'm gonna declutter her. Am I? Yes. Yes, just do it. Declutter her. The Passion Blossom from Myra Beauty. She is just very, very similar to a lot of the other ones I've kept. So as much as I love the formula and as much as I love this brand, I'm going to go ahead and declutter her. I know my sister would love this. Even my mother would love this. So she's going to go. Okay, and then the final blush in this category, the individual ones, Violet Voss, Make Me Blush. I'm going to keep her. She is definitely pigmented. She's vibrant. She's gorgeous. She's staying. She is staying. So let me count up. I know I didn't do very good in this category, but I think the next category, highlighters, I'm going to do a lot better in. All right, so I decluttered 3. There seems to be a trend here. I decluttered 3 of the blushes, and I am keeping 15. For somebody who absolutely adores blush like I do, I think 15 is a very good number for individual blushes, and I think these will definitely get more use and be very loved at somebody else's house. So 3 declutter. What did I say? 15 keep. Moving on to highlighters. Editing this is going to be terrifying. Anyways, moving on, we're going to go ahead and do cream and liquid highlighters first, then powder. This section is definitely going to be a lot faster because I already know. I do. And highlighter is not my thing. Blush and bronzer is my thing over highlight. Okay, so let's just hurry up and get to this. ColourPop. What is in the Flexitarian? This I'm for sure keeping. I love this. I love the formula. I'll go ahead and swatch her. I mean, she is bright. You can see her from space, and I love it. So, love the formula, 100% keeping. This is a liquid luminizer. I'm not sure of the brand, and the shade is Fluttery. I don't even know. I'll put it up on the screen because I can't read. Anyways, she is a declutter. I just don't reach for her. I'll go ahead and swatch her, though. She is right there. I mean, she's gorgeous. Oh boy, now I'm having second thoughts. No, I'm decluttering her. Goodbye. This is from Girl Lactic. This is Glow on the Go in the shade Jet Setter. I'm going to declutter this 100%. She is right there. She's pretty, but I just don't reach for like a stick form of highlighter. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter her. Now this one, the About Face Light Lock Highlight Fluid in Fight or Flight. Packaging is beautiful. I just wish it wasn't so bulky. Like, do you see how messy this gets? I wish it was just different packaging altogether. I don't like the applicator. I don't like how bulky it is. Either way, she is a beautiful highlighter. Super stunning, super bright, but I just don't reach for her. And I think it's because of the packaging. So for that reason, I mean, she is blinding. I'm going to go ahead and declutter her. I think my sister would love this, so I hope she does. And I mean, it's stunning, but she's going to go bye-bye. So out of my cream and liquid highlighters, I'm keeping 1 and decluttering 3. And that is what it is. Moving on to powders. All right, this beauty right here is in my Shop My Stash right now. This is from State. This is Do Me in the shade Lit. Gorgeous. This is definitely an everyday highlighter for me. As you can see, I mean, she was domed. She's gotten some serious use. She is beautiful. That is her, and she is a keep. Moving on. This from MAC. This is, if I can get the packaging right, Double Gleam Extra Dimensional Skin Finish. It's made in Italy. I love this. It's a keep. I really, really do enjoy this formula, and I think she just, I mean, when you apply her, it's just effortless. And I got it at Marshall's, and I'm so happy I did because I wanted to pick up one of these at Ulta, and I found it definitely more affordable at Marshall's, so she's a staying 100%. This I'm pretty sure was supposed to be in my blush collection, but this is the Nabla Skin Glazing Finish Glow Powder in the shade Truth. She is staying, and I will be moving her over to my blushes so I can adjust those numbers at the end of the video as well. But this is what she looks like. She is definitely shimmery. Not shimmery, she definitely has a glow to her. And she's gorgeous and staying, and she's going to go ahead and move over to my blush. This one is from Ciate London. This was just in my Shop My Stash, the last Shop My Stash. This is Moon Dust. She is almost like a rose gold, but a very light rose gold, and she's staying because I love her. Maybe she's more like a champagne. Yeah, definitely more like a champagne. I don't know what I'm talking about. I've been filming for a long time, but she's a keep. This is why I got those mixed up. This is the Nabla highlight, the Skin Glazing in the shade Privilege. This is beautiful. She's definitely staying. I absolutely adore this shade. I think she is beautiful, very easy to work with. She doesn't add a lot of texture to your skin. I love the finish. I love this formula for the blush and highlight. I just don't know about the bronzer. So she is staying, definitely. I have this one from Wet n Wild in Blossom Glow. I love the imprint. I cannot believe how affordable these are. The formula feels so nice and soft, and she is beautiful. My daughter did kind of gouge it a little bit. She is definitely more of a pinkier toned highlighter, but I love her, and she's gonna stay. And you can get these for like $4, $5. So amazing, because the pan is pretty large. This one is a loose highlighter. This is from BH Cosmetics. This is Fairy Lights. This came with a palette that I had that I believe is actually on my Macari. This is very pretty, but it's so messy. Like, to me, I'm not going to take this out and use it. It's way too much of a mess, and I'm pretty sure it's a little too deep for my complexion anyways. So it'd be nice to use in the summer as like a body highlight, but I'm not going to do that. So she's going to be decluttered. This is another loose highlight. This is from Jaclyn Hill, her brand. I think this is like, no. Okay, I do have another thing from her brand. This is High Volt. Yeah, High Volt loose highlighter. Again, yes, it is a mess, but that one's just lighter than that BH one, and it's beautiful. Look how stunning that is. That is like a true champagne. She is staying. And then we have one from the Sephora collection in Golden Hour. This one I got when, I'm pretty sure it was like their stuff was all on sale, so I picked up a couple of their products. This is a massive pan. Do I need it though? It's right here. I'm going to keep her right now. She is newer to my collection, and I haven't used her that much, so I'm going to go ahead and hold on to her for right now. This one I don't even want to open and swatch because my daughter did get a hold of it, and it is like a pure gold. The only way I was able to use this is if I put something else with it. This was a limited edition Wet n Wild and SpongeBob. I have the palette. I think this is just called SpongeBob. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter him and see if my sister wants it. So goodbye, SpongeBob. At least I have the palette. My dog chewed up all the sponges to it. Like, it was just a mess. So, yeah. Bye-bye. Okay, I have two more single highlighters. They're both from the YC collection. This one is in the shade Coin. And it looks like this. And this one is very pretty. It's a little bit on the deeper side, but I'm keeping it. It's stunning. I love it. So she is staying. And then we have this one. This, again, is from YC collection. This is a luminous setting powder in the shade Honey, but I use it as a highlighter because I do not want to set my face with something like this. And I opened it up and made a huge freaking mess. Anyways, it is right there. It is very, very subtle. Yeah, I think I'm going to declutter this. I do. It's pretty, but I have enough highlighters, and especially when we get into the actual face palettes, she's going to go bye-bye. Okay, so I'm keeping 8 individual highlighters, and I am decluttering 3. Not too bad because I don't have like a large highlighter collection with the individuals, but I think, 9 total highlights, individual highlights altogether. I don't think that's too bad. So I think I did good on this section. These are going bye-bye. These are staying. Let's get into the final thing for this video, and that is face palettes. Nope, I lied. I have one more from MOTD, and this is in the shade Something Magical. She looks like this. I'm going to go ahead and she's going to stay. She's going to stay. So 9 are staying and 3 are leaving. So 10 total individual highlights with the cream and then the powder. 10 total. So we're doing good on this still. Even though we kept one more, we're doing okay. Moving on. So this category has definitely gotten out of control. So hopefully we can get rid of a couple of them. Okay, from Lovecraft Beauty, this is, I don't know. It's just a blush trio. I don't think it's really called anything. It's got these shades in it. And I really, really like this brand. I love this palette. I have definitely gotten my use out of it, but as you can see, the mirror is broke. I did tape it so it didn't like go in the blush itself, but I've gotten a lot of use out of these shades. So I think, honestly, I think it's time to say goodbye. I definitely have those two pink shades over and over again in my singles. So it's time to say goodbye to this. I know my sister would love this, so bye-bye. And for time's sake purposes, I probably won't swatch everything in this category, but I will be swatching some. This one is newer to me. This is the Natasha Denona Cupid Cheek Duo. It's a cream blush and a highlighter. This was recently in my Shop My Stash, and she's beautiful. Go ahead and swatch real quick. I really do enjoy this, so she is definitely staying. She's new to me, and I honestly love the formulas, so especially that highlighter. Stunning, staying. I have this from Complex Cultures. This is a duo. It's got the shade Power Play and Pink Slip. This is a bronzer and blush duo. I have not used this, have not swatched it. This is definitely going into my next Shop My Stash, so make sure you guys subscribe because you'll be seeing some new products in there. So she's definitely staying. Another product from Shein or SheGlam, the Glam 101. This is in the shade Seville. I don't know, something like that. It is a highlighter and blush duo. Okay, I definitely did swatch this one because I think, honestly, I think I have those shades in my singles. Definitely the highlighter. I know that for a fact. I don't know about the blush. The blush is very gorgeous. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. I am. I have enough. She's going to get decluttered. And she's like small and compact, and I think my sister's going to love that. This blush duo by Juvia's Place. It's Blushed Rouge Volume 2. I don't know what happened right here. Have no freaking clue. This one, I know it's not going anywhere. She's massive. I love the pan size. And I like really want to get some use out of this shade. This is very unique to my collection, and I really, really want to get some use out of it. So she's staying. This one has beautiful packaging. I love, love, love this packaging. This is from XX Revolution. It is in the shade Overload. This one is going to stay because this is where a lot of the cream highlights come into play in my collection. And it's a really nice formula. And I really have enjoyed it when I've used it. I'll go ahead and show you a couple swatches. So she's going to stay in my collection because I enjoy her. This one is like kind of like a blush. It's so pretty. She's staying. Another one that I know for sure that is staying. This is from Benefit. This is the Horoscope Fire Queen palette. I love the packaging. I think it's cool. I really do. Look how cute that is. This one my daughter did get a hold of. As you see, it's got the original Hoola bronzer. And then this blush, Starlit. Beautiful. Solstice. Beautiful. My camera's not focusing. What the hell? And then this beautiful highlight. I love all these. I wear all of them. They're stunning. So this is 100% staying. Love it. This one by Shayna B, the Miami palette. It's blush and highlighter. I think the flamingos are super cute with the hearts. My daughter did get into this. This is a beautiful pink highlight. Beautiful. And then I do enjoy mixing these two blush shades together. This is a keep. Beautiful formula. This is a beautiful formula. And I never hear anything about this brand. Stunning formula. This one is newer. I don't really know where to put this, so it goes in the face palette section. This is the Volume 110 Light to Medium. This has eyeshadows, blush, highlight, like the whole shebang. And I don't really use the shadows too much. What I use it for is the highlight. The bronzer is beautiful. And then this blush, heck yes. Heck yes. That is like an everyday blush for me. And then this, oh, look how gorgeous. Love, absolutely staying. It is very new to my collection and I love it. For a drugstore palette, this is stunning. Highly, highly, highly suggest this. The formula is beautiful, easy to blend. I mean, just perfect. Love it, staying. This one, I am lost. This is again from Lovecraft Beauty. This has Aurora and Borealis, 2 highlights in it. These are very pretty. I've used these to hell and back. I really, really have definitely gotten my use out of these. This pink is just so subtle, but it's more icy. And then this gold, this is the kind of gold I would wear. But as you see, I mean, I really, really have gotten my use out of this. This is a gorgeous formula. So I think it is time to declutter it. I think my sister would love this. And I think it would be a great addition to her collection. So don't get it twisted. This is a gorgeous brand, gorgeous formula. I'm not decluttering this stuff because I do not like this brand or anything of that sort. It's just because I've had these in my collection for a while and I've gotten quite a bit of use out of them. And I think now with my collection getting larger and larger because I have a problem, I think it's time for somebody else to get some use out of them. Okay, up next we have the Huda Beauty. I don't know about this packaging. Like, I keep going back and forth about it. Anyways, this is the Light Glow Obsessions palette. It's got 4 different shades in it. It does have a beautiful mirror in it. And, like, this one is definitely unique to my collection. It's more of, like, a bronze base. But I use all these. They all work perfectly for me. So this is a keep. This I have not even used yet. This is from Real Her Ultimate Glow Getter Cheek Duo. I do like the packaging, but it kind of feels a little on the cheap side, honestly. Like, it's a very light plastic. It feels cheap, to be honest. This did come completely shattered, these two. So I did repress them. That's pretty. That's like average. But I really want to try this bronzer. That is why I'm keeping it, for the bronzer. So for now, she is going to stay. And I at least want to try her. Moving on to this one by CoverGirl. This is the True Blend Super Stunner palette. I really enjoyed these. For a drugstore palette, it's beautiful. This is in the shade 500, I guess. I don't know. Like, these are silky smooth. Whoa, sorry. They're silky smooth. I did swatch them. They're not like super glitter or anything like that. They just blend out really easily. This is going to go in the maybe pile for right now because I'm going back and forth on this. Yeah, this is going to go in the maybes right now. Another palette from Complex Culture. I wish there was like different packaging to differentiate like which one is which. But this has Lucid and Afterglow in it. This, if you've been on my channel, you know I do use this quite a bit. So she's not going anywhere. I really like mixing these together. I think they're beautiful together. I'll go ahead and mix them together so you can see. Like, I think it's just beautiful. So this one is definitely staying. This packaging is stunning. The Soul Mane highlighter quad. This is so beautiful. The packaging, oh, I love it. Like, this is not going anywhere. It has this blue funky shade that I love to use in my inner corner. I love it. It has this pinker one. Wow. It's like a peachy pink. I love it. Like a goldy one. I love this. It's not going anywhere. It's stunning. From The Bomb, Girl, whatever. Cheeks on the Go. I like the tin. I really do. And I love The Bomb. Their products are so good, guys. Truly. This one, it does have 3 blushes and a highlight. The highlight is very pretty. And the blushes are just very muted. And I'm going to declutter this. I've had it for a long time. I don't pull for it. It's just time for it to go. Beautiful formula, but it's just not getting any use from me. So she's going to go. That's a declutter. And then we have this one from Jaclyn Hill or Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is the Lilac Love and Top Tan. I just purchased this. It is the lightest version, I believe. I really wish the packaging wasn't so bulky, but these are the shades. The bronze are, they do need built up. They really do, because they are such a light formula, such a soft formula. They're not super pigmented, but once you get them to where they're supposed to be, they are absolutely gorgeous. So she is going to stay. I would like to get maybe one step deeper, but for right now, this one, it's okay. And I like the formula, so she's going to stay. We have this palette here from BH Cosmetics, the Flower Power palette. It's 4-color blush palette. I like the packaging. Like, this packaging is super cute. It really is. Peace, love, and a far out, what's that say? Flush. Can you dig it? That is so cute. Now, these are, this is super bubblegum like. These have pigment. They're gorgeous. I really do like all these shades. Oh, my goodness. Am I going to keep this one too? She's a whiz. I'm going to keep it. I like it. Damn, I'm really not doing good at the declutter part. Maybe this is more of like a collection video than anything. She's going to stay. The Hocus Pocus 2 Soul Body Highlight. This is Find the Book. I love this. Look at this. The Sanderson sisters. So freaking cute. I absolutely adore the packaging on the outer carton as well as the actual packaging itself. I love the cat. You know, Binks. I love this. I wish it was a little bit smaller for storage purposes, but it's beautiful nonetheless. I mean, she's a beast. She's got a huge mirror, and this is very, I don't know how to describe this highlighter. It's just different. I'm not really sure I like the formula, and it is definitely a green tint. I'm definitely back and forth on it because it does have glitter particles in it. It's pretty, and I would love to use it as like eyeshadow more than a highlighter for that reason. She's going to stay for right now. For one, I love the packaging, and I'm sure I can use her for other purposes other than highlight. So for right now, she's going to stay. So back to this one. This is actually in the shade It's Lit. I think I'm going to pass this on. I really do. I've gotten some very good use out of it. They're beautiful shades, but I have them in my singles. And there's no sense keeping stuff that is like duping in my own collection. So yeah, this one is going to get decluttered. I can't believe I'm doing this. Wow. So I am getting rid of 5 face palettes, and these are pretty big, especially like this one. This one never fit in anything. So, but it is slim. 5 face palettes are going. Well, I'm keeping 14. So when you look at it from that standpoint, no, that was not a very good declutter. Not at all. For only getting rid of 5 and keeping 14, not very good at all. But we got rid of some, and that was the whole point, to clear out some stuff that I'm not using. And technically, like, this ain't even a face palette. This is a highlight, but it's huge, so whatever. So I'm going to actually put things where they belong, and I will give you the final totals of everything. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I will definitely put totals up on the screen for you, but I wanted to give you an overview of what this drawer looks like now, because holy crap, like, there's actually room. There wasn't before. This, like, it's super bulky. I don't know where to put it, but you can see there's room in these. They actually aren't, like, completely smashed in here. These are stackable, which I love. I did find these at Target. But, like, those are all the creams. These are the powder blush, creams. This one, these two are powders, but whatever. And then those are more powders. face palettes. I did have to stick 3 of them over, well, 4 of them actually. And then those are the individual highlights, but so much better, so much more organized. I love it. If you guys have stuck with me through this whole video, give me a thumbs up for an emoji. I love you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe before you leave. And I love you guys.